And now we're in the pre-stream mode. That means we have to wait a minute before we can press the add button, because if you press too early, it doesn't count, because Twitch never counts that.
Yeah, Emblem said she'd be about an hour late. I didn't sound it. Let's try this one last time. Bugger.
Bugger. I want to do those ads now. Wait, are there ads playing now? Because it said there are ads playing. But I want to play ads again. I swear. Sorry, this is taking a moment. Won't let me play ads unless we have to wait 5 minutes, and I don't want to wait 5 minutes. And maybe that fixes it? It's not gonna play it. Are we out of ad roll? We're apparently out of ad roll. I don't know, because it doesn't tell me. It tells me nothing. What event this needs to, you know.
No.
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 You don't know? Good time. Can I just get the... I don't want to have 3-minute half break. I just want to add half breaks. Whatever. I guess we're live. Double check on the main channel. Yeah, we're live now. Hello, everyone. I'm hoping we're coming in clearly and not some advertisements being in the way, because I can't find it out. So, in all intro fuck-ups, we're intro fuck-upping again. Hello, I am your Dungeon Master Kotlol, and this is D&D with your Dungeon Master Kotlol, or your DM Kotlol, whatever you want to say, because we never get it right. Today, I am joined by 3 people at the moment. The 4th one will be there soon. They say so. We're joined by Nauseous.
Hi, I'm eating.
Hi, eating. Hi, I'm eating. Anyway, we're joined by Lucas.
Well, please hold the applause.
And we're joined by a Pape.
Hi, I'm also eating.
You're also clicking, because I hear clicking. Are you clicking? Who's clicking?
I don't know.
I can hear someone go click, 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 click. So, it was you. So, last time, the group overcame the Quagoff, whatever, and met with their leader, so to speak. They learned a lot. They learned some demands. they learned that the Quake Off will join on those demands, but when they came back and talked about those demands, they kind of learned that that's tied to some extreme things. Like, you could be cursed to, you could be dying, you could be living, you could be, let's just say it's really, really bad. And Airplane got a nice, was able to read a spell that's very, very dark. And what do you mean? I'm not allowed to play an ad break. Oh, now I'm allowed to play an ad break. No, I'm not allowed to play an ad break. Twitch, why are you doing this to me? I guess we're having an ad break in 5 minutes and I can't do shit about it.
Oh well. We'll deal with it.
Amazon. And with that said, the group just left the leadership, the place of leadership, and yeah, you're still in the city technically, so you can still decide what you want to do. I believe you want to take a long rest at the house and then leave the city.
So we're going for the drowse next, right?
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Okay.
So if you haven't clicked long rest yet, you now can click long rest.
Okay. Long rest. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Is everyone had a long rest? You refreshed in the morning, take a little snack, and then you head towards the cave and back into the Underdark. No, I just want to go there. Thank you. So you're back here? You're back in the Underdark? You come at the encampment at the entrance, and yeah, from there you have to decide how you're gonna go towards the cave and up north.
Which one exactly? Or do we not know?
You suspect it's one of this one or this one will lead towards it, because the Underdark is a winding path of many tunnels. One of them will take you there. Also, Beaver Dam.
Mm-hmm. I assume this light gray here is mountain wall, I guess?
Yeah, it's raised walls. Basically, the big black dot in the middle of the raised walls is where the city is, technically.
Okay.
And that leads up towards the... So, basically, you go up a little, then you're at the city, and then above the city is the surface.
Mm-hmm. Let me just get the thingy. Would it be possible to go, where's the coloration? Would it be possible if we go, like, this? Is that possible?
You'd have to cross to the Force of Effort Giving for a part, but technically you can't go over the dark gray unless you want to do some climbing for some reason.
I mean, like, around this area, so, like, along the edges of the forest, I mean.
You can, but you will be going for the forest regardless, partly.
Yeah, okay. But not through the middle of the forest, I mean.
Yeah, not for the middle of the forest.
Okay. How do I remove this one?
You just click it and press delete.
Huh? Oh.
There. Is everyone in favor?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Alzius?
I'm going with the group.
Yeah. So things are really things are gonna go southeast for you. That's a double joke. Anyway, you decide to take your routes through the side. You head out into the Underdark towards the force of Evergiving by going off the path. You stray off the path. Real quick. Yeah, that doesn't do shit. That's not my command. Okay, that's good. So, you decide to go through the force of Evergiven. Get towards it. The road seems, well, quite relaxing and stable. Nothing really in your way. This place of the Underdark is well kept because of the many Chimerians patrolling this area. And eventually you find yourself at this area of the Force of Evergiven. It's on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice that you have to cross partly through the forest. Is there any way you want to approach?
I want to scan the surrounding areas for any monsters, because I don't want to get ambushed again.
You don't. You want to check. So you want to check for ambushes, correct?
Yes.
You can either roll perception to see if you see anything, or you can roll, and this is also you can roll, or you can roll a nature check to see if there's anything hidden in the nearby trees.
Okay, I'm gonna go nature because I got a bigger modifier for that one.
Yeah. You look into the forest. You examine the trees. You look at the way the branches are angled, or if there's something weighed. And while a few branches look a little bit weighed down, at closer inspection, yes, there might be something in the trees, but nothing that the size that would attack you. It's probably some sort of rodent or maybe some sort of bird. Nothing really tells you that there are very dangerous things ahead. There might be some creatures in the forest nearby, but they're most likely gonna flee at the sight of that and attack you.
Okay, that's good. So, I relay what I see to the rest of the group.
Okay, so you relay that. You know, was not. And Berlin looks and it says like, always fireball it.
No!
Part of the force is that gone.
No!
Okay.
You're quiet again.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing a soft voice, so I'm quieter.
Yeah, but it's barely audible.
Freaking Discord.
I didn't really catch it.
Huh?
I didn't really catch it.
Oh, basically, everybody wanted the fireball, but it would only burn down part of the forest.
Yeah, but we would be able to spot enemies better if it's all burned down.
Yes,
It's just not.
Okay. So, you decide to just go through the forest. You're heading through it, moving between the trees, and you see many different colored fruits hanging on the tree. Some glow, some look more peach shaped, others look more rectangle shaped. And that one, are those grapes shaped like a crystal? Huh.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yes.
God damn it!
But otherwise, everything looks pretty good. Pretty much, like there's all kinds of different fruit trees. On first inspection, you're not sure which fruit would be edible. especially the glowing fruit looks very tasty, but at the same time, it's glowing fruit. This place has glowing mushrooms, and well, when Lucas thinks about glowing mushrooms, he's like, "I'm not eating that."
I'm picking a glowing fruit.
Uh-oh.
Ah, good. Somebody else's turn to try it.
Any particular shape or color you're looking for?
Rectangular.
A rectangular glowing fruit. Quick perception check. There's many glowing fruits, but if you want to have something, you need to perceive it.
9.
It takes you a bit. Between all the glowing fruits, it's hard to see something that is rectangular shaped. But eventually you find one. A light purple glowing rectangular fruit hanging on a low branch.
Okay, I'm going to check it if
Glowing
it's going to be okay to eat.
You may roll a nature check. You may roll a nature check if you wanted to gauge the nature of it. The history check if you have seen this kind of fruit in the past or have read about it. An arcana check to see what kind of magics it might have, or you may investigate it with an investigation check. But when you investigate, they'll all give different results.
Well,
could
it's all a
simply
plus
check if
0,
you're
so it's going to be
keeping
fun.
paper.
I'm going for nature. Yes!
You're looking at this glowing fruit. It's rectangular. It looks great. Definitely edible. Would
Okay,
be
I eat it.
great with some.
God damn it.
You pluck the glowing fruit, looking at it. Oh, looks very tasty, and you gulp it down like it's nothing.
Yep.
It's a bit of a bitter fruit with a small sour aftertaste. It becomes a little bit sweet. Ozius, can you
Uh-oh.
roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh god. Oh god.
Of course.
Oh, for the love of.
Uh-huh.
I've used prestidigitation to make a stool I can sit on. I am watching this with great.
Why?
Okay.
It's going perfectly.
I've never seen karma in action before. This should be fun.
Okay. Ozius, as your body starts to digest the fruit. Not only do you feel suddenly your right arm stop moving, but also glowing like mad. Your right arm is currently out of function and it's glowing. At least you have now a light source.
That is so awesome.
But you can't move it. You're like,
It's a shame I'm right-handed.
You may make a medicine check what's going on.
Ah, sure. What's another one?
23.
Oh.
Seeing your arm is basically paralyzed and glowing, clearly the fruit has some sort of poison within it that would paralyze a consumer. Consider don't want to consume it. It's mostly meant to scare off herbivores, smaller herbivores, because if they would eat it, they would be paralyzed and glowing, and therefore they will be eaten by easy predators. Since you're way bigger than that, it only has effect on one limb. Therefore, the poison is now making your arm glow, and it's paralyzed. But considering you're probably way bigger than a small thing, it might wear off in a few hours.
Okay, I'm fine.
I'm not sure how this is fine, but okay.
I'll be fine in a couple of hours. And we can see more right now. It's a win-win.
I guess.
Maybe we should take a couple extra with us when that one runs out.
Oh, sure.
Are you gonna look for more?
I'm not. It's a bit of a risk with only one arm.
Therefore, I'm asking Lucas.
Oh, yeah, I'll use Mage Hand and pluck a few more and stick them in a bag of holding or something. Great.
Okay, could you roll me a d4?
Stamina.
Tablet.
Yeah, I know. I need to get this problem fixed.
You gain 2 extra pieces of glowing rectangular fruit.
Excellent.
Note of that. So, and you take Lucas takes 2. There you go. So, after some given exasperated thing, as for sigh, even if I was like kind of impressed at your silliness, I'm not sure if your fair companion is impressed by your silliness, Osius. At least that's what you get. That's your passive insight tells you. Not sure if it's a compliment or an insult. Either way, do you resume your route?
Might as well. We gotta get there at some point.
So you decided to head further north through the forest of Evergiven and avoiding any weird fruits for the time being, or any weird glowing snails, or any kind of creature that glows. Clearly, glowing is bad,
What?
except for Osius. There are a few glowing snails and slugs on the trees. Glowy fruit.
Do you want to try those next? We could fry them up.
I see no downsides.
Oh lord.
Do you want to catch a glowing snail or slug to fry it above some fire?
I know it sounds weird, but some cultures swear they're a delicacy.
The answer is yes.
Okay. The group comes to a stop as both Osius and Lucas start looking at the slugs or snails to cook them. I'm guessing you're going for snails rather than slugs.
Yeah.
Okay. You catch a bunch of snails and you ask your fire genasi friend if they could make a quick campfire. You break off a few branches, firebolt, and there's a small campfire. And you just see, well, clearly everybody's curious. Lucas is curious. Oz is curious. I think I know what Poppy's thinking. Erica's like shrugging. It's like, okay, whatever. And your fair companion is also just looking at this. It's like looking curiously, but see what kind of effect it has. Okay then, Ozzy, you only have one arm, so someone might have to cook for you.
Uh-huh.
Lucas, are you cooking the snail for him?
Yes, I am. It's fine. The mage hand doesn't feel any pain. It can just sit there and hold it over the flames.
Can you roll me a performance check to see how you cook it?
Oh, God. That is +1.
Got this.
Yes, that's
Fuck
exactly what.
yes.
That's a D4. That's a D4 you rolled, not a
Oh.
D20.
Oh, 1 is a 1.
If you guys want a 1 is a 1, a 1 is a 1 then.
Hmm. That would be really bad for my character, probably.
Let me check something.
There you go.
Yeah, okay, fair.
It's a 2. 3.
Okay.
It's less bad.
Okay.
Oh lord.
Lucas, you hold it over the fire for a bit, turning it sometimes. Then you pull it back. It smells a bit burned. Oh well. Hey, Osius!
Open wide.
Mm-hmm.
Osius, do you eat it in its current state, or do you blow on it to cool it off?
Of course I'm going to cool it off. What do you think I am? Some kind of idiot?
Okay, you blow it. Wait a bit. Then you're like, yes, you can now suck the steel out of its shell.
Is it still glowing?
Yeah, but you're not sure if it's because it was in the fire or because of its natural state.
Oh, that's good. Good enough for me. Let's eat it.
You eat it. You just do. And you eat it down, and it's like tastes a bit burnt. And there's not
Might have
much
been in the
effort.
fire too much.
Yeah, and then it's like doesn't really have a taste. Doesn't really have a taste. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh.
You had this feeling that there was something with the snail. You're not sure what. Maybe some sort of magical effect or whatever. But you're like, something's going on. Ah, it's probably nothing. Shake it off. You just shake it off easily. Okay. You feel like you had enough exotic foods for one day.
How odd.
You have some for later, so should give other places a chance.
No, thank you.
So with enough taste testing, I guess you put out the fire and you head further north?
Yeah. Okay.
Eventually, you keep venturing north and come out of the other side of the forest of Evergiving. The only danger in that forest that time was your own curiosity. Either way, you still have a bit to travel before you reach one of the caves according to the map. Oh, let's see what happens. Okay. So you all head further north towards the cave. A bit more patches of darkness are around. And there is this bit of fog forming around your feet. Considering you're not close to water, it's kind of odd, but at the same time, it is the underdog, so fog can happen. You're not really sure. If you wish to examine the fog more, you may. You may roll nature, an arcana, or you may roll an investigation.
I'll just
Oh,
roll nature. See if it's. Wow, that's actually pretty good. My rolls are good for once.
Anyone else want to roll something?
Yeah.
I think I rolled enough for tonight.
You get all the bad rolls out of your system, so you want to save them for the good moments. 30, 20.
Dirty 20.
So what was that, Lucas?
Dirty 20.
No, investigation or nature
Oh,
or...
investigation. My apologies.
Huh? Investigation?
Investigation.
Lucas, you investigate the fog, and you figure that the source of it might be nearby some sort of way. Poppy, you can assure, by the way the air feels above the mist, this mist is not naturally formed. This fog is originating from somewhere or something.
Well, this definitely isn't normal fog.
No, I think it's coming from somewhere nearby. But no idea what.
You can trace it to a source in the northeast. Not how many feet. You can't really estimate how many feet because the further you look out, the thicker the fog gets.
Appears to be a day for distraction. Should we investigate the source of this, or...?
Do we have to?
No, we don't have to.
I don't know.
Poppy is obviously a little bit worried.
Poppy's being cautious. Lucas says, we could check it out if you want. Evelyn probably goes, well, if it's bad, we can fireball it. Or better yet, you can use a more powerful spell this time. Erica's like, there are many creatures or things that can make some sort of mist or fog. Just seeing it from here doesn't narrow it down. The fairy companion just scratches her eye, below her eye. So that's all the opinions. What is your... So, they're gonna ignore the creature or the thing or the ghost or the machine or the magical artifact that could give you godlike powers. Put that idea in your head.
Well, we're over 2 on the fruit. I think we can ignore the fog.
It's... If you look ahead, there is a pathway that doesn't stray from the fog getting above your midriff, so you can pretty much find a path around it to stay as far away from it as possible and still have the fastest route. Or you could go further out west to avoid it altogether.
If you need some light, I can give you a hand.
Ah. Well, failing that, I suppose if you want to investigate but not necessarily do it yourself, I could send the ferret.
Like, I guess Garby can go with them.
Are you sending your familiars out to find the source of the fog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You get your familiars out and use your abilities to send them on the way. However, they are quickly fully covered in fog because they're in the shorter end. They're already going to have a hard time knowing where to go. The only thing I probably have as a landmark is a glowing turtle's arm.
Well, Carbuncle can raise its its tail, right? So they can actually see it, or is that not helping?
If you raise your tail above the fog, you can see them, but they can't see outside the fog.
No, I get that, but if we can see where they are, then I can just manipulate where Carbuncle's going with.
You can do that to a degree, but eventually even the tail gets covered in fog.
Okay.
But eventually they're gonna be fully obscured, and you don't know where they are, and they can't see you either. Like even Ollie's arm at that point will not be enough to see you anymore.
Okay.
So they cannot rely on their eyes to find you at that point.
But if they can sense us, they can still come back, right?
If they can sense you or hear you or even smell you, the other senses are still able to locate you.
Okay, so pretty sure my Carbuncle would still be able to sense where I am. Pretty sure.
Smell us. Okay. I use prestidigitation.
Okay, why?
I'm gonna make the smell of some nice sweet grapefruit where we're standing. I hope they can use that as a point of reference.
And now the area smells like grapefruit.
Well, hey, if it works, it works.
So, your little familiars head deeper into the fog, and eventually it gets thicker and thicker, and they can see less out of their view. Your familiars keep moving deeper into the fog, where they think the source is. That said, could you roll me both an investigation check for your familiars?
Okay.
Using their stats, I presume, in which case
Yes.
one's
Carby's is the same as mine, right? Or because
No, they are lower.
okay, how much lower?
I think they have a +3, +2, +3 intelligence. Look, that's
So
+2, +2.
Okay, so that's a. How do you roll d20 again? 1 second.
Roll d20 +2.
Investigation is intelligence. We're not looking good for mine. It's a -4.
Yeah,
+2.
that's
What?
that's not a D. That's a 1.
How did I miss that? Miss that one. Okay, my bad.
8.
Okay. Lucas, your ferret has no idea where to look. It is just getting lost in the fog. Poppy, your carbuncle looks around and in a own way finds where they think the source is coming from. And thankfully, your parents are nearby, so they follow the carbuncle. And eventually, they hear heavy breathing as they come closer. Very heavy, low breathing.
Oh boy.
Very heavy breathing. It could make noise, but it gets filtered out. I'm not ASMRing this. This is not heavy breathing ASMR.
Aw.
The heavy breathing comes closer. And eventually, you see a silhouette form. An unknown silhouette. At first, do you let your carbuncle approach it?
Slowly.
Slowly but surely, you come closer, and you see a large creature with a large mouth, spewing out all this fog. And as it breathes, the fog keeps coming out. Eventually, the shape looks familiar. It has a draconic-like head, but its body is that more of a turtle of some sort, actually with a shell, and large claws dragging it forward, but very slowly. It also has a long tail at the end. Yeah, it's just some sort of dragon turtle that exudes mist. That's what you see it, but your Carbuncle doesn't know what it is, but that's what it identifies it as.
Oh lord.
Seem to have not noticed your
Familiars.
failures yet.
Carbuncle drops down to the ground to try to stay hidden, and then sends the visuals to Poppy.
Then basically you get the visuals. Yeah, so you see that this creature and this. From Carbuncle's look, it looks like the claw looks enough to almost squish it. So it's quite large, but considering compared to you, the creature is definitely about 4 meters in length and 4 meters in length from the head to the back of the shell. You can't see the tail. The tail is a little bit hard to estimate from Carby's point of view. And it's about 3 meters wide. So it's quite big. Not huge, big.
Oh, that is creepy. Like a dragon turtle thingy.
Me?
No, not you. You're not that big. This was at least 4 meters or something.
No, I'm not 4 meters now.
Told you.
It's the size of a nice building.
Yeah. It's almost a movie building at the size it is.
I'm not sure we want to get near that though.
Okay.
So you ignore it.
Well, we leave it be. If it's not coming for us, we better leave it where it is, right?
It is moving slowly, from what you can tell.
Yeah, okay, but it's not coming any real closer to us real quick. That's what I mean.
No, it's heading into a south eastern direction. So it's not even heading your way. But it's definitely heading towards the southeast somewhere. And it's just spewing this fog with its heavy breathing. So do you recall your familiars?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the quickest way.
It takes a bit for them to find a way back, but eventually they do. And you're reunited with your familiars in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But the fog is still around, so because this creature doesn't move fast.
Okay, guess we're moving on.
Okay. Out. He decided to ignore the large mist spewing creature and head further north. You do trudge a bit through the fog created from this creature, but considering it's not moving towards you, it shouldn't be any problem the navigating through it. And eventually, you come at the entrance of the cave. You stare at it, and it seems from what you can see, the cave clearly is descending downwards into the dark. It's about 50 feet before it becomes really dark and you might have to light a torch.
Looks obvious.
Your arm's still glowing.
Exactly. Why do we need a torch?
Glowing arm. You're clearly being looked at for being the guiding light.
Take my hand and lead me.
So, do you all enter?
May as well. We're gonna have to figure out if they're here.
Let's go.
Then you all enter the cave. And head into and slowly start into the depths, into the dark. As you descend, you start hearing sounds. Water dropping down from the ceiling. Oh, it's a bit below. There we go. And your vision is limited. There you go. Background for this.
Oh, jeez.
Some real underdark visualization. You descend down into the hallways, into deeper areas. You see some abandoned structures in the distance. In this larger area. Water dripping down. Everything, well, seems to exist, but it's hard to make out where you're going right now. You have no map. You're in uncharted territory for yourselves. This larger area has, well, of course, clearly some abandoned buildings. You don't see the lights in the picture, but it's just how it looks. And there are several pathways. There is a pathway in this large area that is to your left, which seems to be descending down. You can go straight across from the buildings. You can follow some of the waterways that are also spilling out, that are going downwards. There's at least two of them. So, what do you do?
This is kind of freaky.
Yes, this is somewhat unnerving.
Yeah.
Follow. Should we follow the water?
There are two
Okay.
waterways. There are two waterways. You have to decide. Let's just say you want to take the left one or the right one. You may also ask if you can get more information from somehow.
How fast is the water going, actually?
You want to know the speed of both streams, huh?
Yeah. See which one is going faster.
Quick nature check.
Nature? Okay. Well. Wow. Okay.
The right one flows faster than the left one.
Okay, so there's a good chance that one is going to like a waterfall, or at least going down faster. So the left one would probably be the safer bet. So I opt for the left one.
Sound reasoning. Left one is his.
Okay.
You all agree?
Yeah, sure.
You decide to follow the left stream downwards. Even as you keep following along, the path gets narrower and narrower and narrower, and the stream gets thinner. The darkness is still encroaching, but luckily you have enough light sources as it is. Keep going, and eventually you see some light at the further down the tunnel. Light, but you went downwards. Could this be it? You've already found it? Or is it some sort of other light? You step forward, remaining on your guard. Some of you even sometimes look at the water to see if nothing suspiciously jumps out to attack you. But eventually, you come to the light source. And your hallway is lit up by glowing rocks. Some glowing from some moss from the top, from the moss growing on the top of it. And some just glowing naturally. Quite lit up. They glow in an eerie green luminescent light.
So did we find them?
There's no buildings or sign of civilization. It's just glowing rocks and glowing moss on rocks. It has a bit of eerie green glow. The path still goes on.
Yeah. Yeah, that was too much to ask about that.
Yeah, you're underdarking now, so
Nah.
I'm going to take one of these glowing rocks with me.
it's clearly you have to mine them out or blast them to get a piece of it. You can't just pick them up.
Oh, damn it.
Fireball?
Unless you want to look around to see if there's one loose that you can just pull out. But there's so many glowing rocks, it's going to be quite a task.
Or,
Huh?
or, I do have the cantrip mold earth.
Yeah, you can. I guess you can mold some earth. So you move closer and you mold earth to be able to extract one of the rocks, right?
Yeah, essentially use the cantrip sort of like dig away the dirt around it. And...
Yeah. Perfect. Ooh. Ah, glowing rock. Okay. Lucas, as you grab the rock, you feel its texture. It is rigid, with almost a feeling of grabbing something very, very rough. Texturing feels sort of familiar to you, but you aren't sure. Would you like to make a nature check?
I will do my best. I swear the feeling of this rock's familiar somehow. I can't quite place it. I mean, it's a rock, but
Astute observation.
Okay. You try to identify these rocks. The way that the rigidness is, then you brush your fingers over it. And then you're like, wait a minute. This is a scale-like structure. Since when do rocks have scale-like structures? Or is it just this rock? Would you like to check the other rocks?
yes.
You go for the other rocks and you feel the texturing. Yep, there's that scale-like structure again. Now, you know damn well that rocks should not have scale-like structures, but at the same time, this is the Underdark.
I'm not getting a sort. Am I getting a sort of almost, I don't know, egg-like vibe from this rock?
You'd think at first, but when you put your hands fully over it, it doesn't feel like it's an egg.
Oh, thank God for that.
Feels like it's something else completely. Nothing related to eggs.
Jesus. Wind is blowing very hard here.
Yeah, summer storm.
Jesus.
These were predicted. Also, we live near a dike, so the winds are always going to be a bit louder than normal.
Yeah.
Could this be a scaly rock?
Is that a thing?
Shouldn't be, but it's the Underdark.
Would you? Okay, you may all roll an investigation check, or a history check, or another nature check, or even an arcana check to identify what this could mean.
I'm going to turn this thing over in my hands and investigate.
Okay.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check for once. Oh!
Ozzy, what are you doing? Ozzy, you look at the. It's a glowing rock, just like you have a glowing arm. Makes sense to you. I mean, the different glows, but glowing. There's nothing weird about that.
Maybe this just consumes, the fruits.
Um, Lucas is a nature. What do you do? Investigation. Okay.
Investigation, yes.
You investigate this rock. You look at it. You weigh it. You can safely tell there's nothing that says this is an egg. You're not wandering in some sort of nesting ground. Let alone these rocks are also on the ceiling. And who can lay eggs upwards? Well, you can think of some things, but you don't think those things would lay scaly eggs. Also, there would probably be other stuff here if it was those kind of creatures.
Hmm.
So you don't think it's that. So you're trying to figure out. From what you can tell, this might be some sort of fossilization of something. Poppy, you sense the magics around these rocks, and the magic is very, very old, like ancient. It's very dim, but it's spread out along these glowing rocks. And from what you can tell, all this magic is coming naturally from what's ever embedded in these rocks. From what you can tell, for all you know, these might be some sort of fossilized magical skills.
Okay. Did not see that one coming. So I look to Erica and ask if she knows anything about that and tell her what I discovered.
Magical fossilized skills. Considering we're deep underground, it's very possible for this to occur.
Volume keeps dropping.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I think it's the auto adjust.
Yeah, I think you might want to turn that off because you keep dropping to low volumes.
Yeah, give me a moment because I need to turn off Discord. Not Discord, but Discord in stream because otherwise it's so many settings and not be naughty. Output device. Input sensitivity is off. Okay. No, all my settings are correct. I think I just want to put a softer voice that the microphone doesn't pick it up anymore. Windows update mess with my sound again. And hello.
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 Hello,
Look
you
a
should
bit.
eat a glory fruit.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
She just got here.
Okay.
Yeah?
Do you want a quick recap?
Yes, please.
You want to eat the glowing fruit while you listen to it?
Stop it.
Yes, please.
You left the city. You
No.
decided to take the route that goes partly through the force of Evergiving. You saw some glowing fruit, and Ozzy just ate one of them, and now his right arm is paralyzed but glowing brightly for a couple of hours. After he ate a glowing snail, but nothing happened. You cooked it with your fire. Well, Lucas cooked it for him, but you made the fire because fire. And then you went then you went past a mist-like being, which was a
Dragon turtle
large
hybrid of some kind.
dragon turtle hybrid that spews up a thick fog. You decide not to piss it off. You did want to fireball
Smart.
it, but at the same time, why would you? It's slow. You can't see it that well. You have to get really close. So better not. Then you went down into one of the cave entrances to the depths. You came into a crossing. You took one of the water streams there that was flowing less down deeper into the Underdark, and you're now inside an area. So in this passageway, where you're seeing green glowing rocks, and Lucas picked one up from the ground using mold earth, and it turned out to be some sort of fossilized magical scales.
Check. Getting pretty far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Poppy just asked Erica if she knows what they are.
You see Erica looking at this. It can't be anything. Let me identify those real quick. Takes a long look at it. Thinking. And let's do a little bit of a history check. I cannot recognize the nature of things. It can possibly be draconic, but it can also be something of an underwater creature. I'm not sure. Either way, I can't tell that this creature, if it was existent in its full length, it would definitely be a creature large enough to eat us all in one gulp. And its magical ability would be quite powerful.
So we should be lucky that it's not here anymore. Okay.
Exactly. So yeah, now you know the nature of the glowing rocks. And it's definitely from a magical being that long lived here, long ago lived here somehow. Could be underwater, could be a dragon. It might be. This might have been on the surface at one point, but it could have also been something else. It could also be something living deep underground. You are not sure. Nobody knows. It's just a magical, skilled being that is powerful in magics.
But it does seem like it's long gone now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so
There.
moving on, or
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you still? So now knowing the nature is of a magical being, you still have to tread to this passageway of all these glowing rocks. Do you continue?
Do we have another choice?
You can go back and take other routes.
No. Let's just keep going.
Okay. You decide to keep following the stream through the glowing rock, the areas of the glowing rock. You keep walking slowly, watching your step, probably avoiding stepping on any rocks, right?
Yeah.
Or
Sure.
does someone say no? I'm going to step on the rock anyway.
Nope, no one.
Nope. Okay then. You keep walking forward through the glowing rock, following this natural passageway as it swerves left and right, following the stream. Sometimes the area gets a little bit wider, sometimes it gets smaller. The glowing rocks still surrounding you, giving that eerie glow and just a sense of unease. It just feels off going through all of this.
This is where the drow lives. I want to have a word with the interior designer.
You keep treading, you keep treading. It's already been 10 minutes. It's almost been more than 10 minutes and still going rocks and the passageway keeps going on and on.
How long is this place?
Too damn long.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you find yourself in a larger area. A pool of water is in front of you. It's not deep, it's about knee deep. You can also just go around it. The glowing rocks are still around, and then the passage splits into two ways. To the right, the stream keeps going. To the left, another passageway with still some rocks in it.
Talk about rock and a hard place.
Amusing.
I go over to the cave and peek in to see if I can maybe see a little further,
Which one?
like where the river is going.
The stream, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you peer down into the depths. It feels like it just keeps going. It's slightly angled going deeper down into the Underdark, but you aren't sure if it's going faster or slower. From what you can tell, it seems clear for the time being, from a glance.
Eh. I move over to the other cave and look down it.
You stare down the pathway. It looks a bit more jagged, a little bit more rough. It is wider, but there's more unsturdy ground,
Unstable ground.
unstable ground.
Yeah. It's tricky. So where do we go?
I look to the others to see what they think.
Well, which one do you think is the safest?
Can't really tell how far the river one goes, and it looks a little narrow. The right one is a lot more wider, but the ground looks unstable. So I don't know. We either have stable footing and just less space to move, or we have more space, but we risk just stepping through a hole somewhere, I guess.
Mm. Well, I don't really like small spaces, so I'd go for the unstable one, I suppose. But if you guys really want to take the narrow one, I'll join.
Yeah.
So you're all gonna take the left path.
Yep,
All right.
left path it is.
Okay. You decide to abandon the way of the water and head down the left path. Heading down this path where the footing is a bit more unstable. You walk for 5 minutes and you notice that the pathway starts to dip down really fast.
Oh boy.
It's clear that it feels like you're descending down a hill, and any misstep will set you off into a tumble.
Oh dear. Let me guess, we're gonna have to roll for it.
Do you want to descend?
Well, do we descend? That's a question, yeah.
Mm.
The rolls would determine how fast we descend. The faster we go.
Oh lord.
No.
I guess we're going down then.
So you're gonna descend. Right?
I'm gonna cast fly and hoover instead of walk.
Hover. You're gonna just fly, just hover
Yeah.
down, so you don't have to do the.
You're not a. Oh my god, you're not a vacuum cleaner.
Why take the risk? Why take the risk? It looks unstable, so I can just hover.
Okay. You decide to, well, anyone else who's not gonna be in effective flights, please roll me a dex saving throw.
Oh lordy. Oh god.
Let's see what makes it. Let's see who makes a tumble.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay. There's Erica.
Next saving throw. Oh dear.
It's better than me.
Yeah. Okay. So, Emberlyn, you just hover down slowly, staying about 3 feet off the ground. Yeah, let's see all the results. Okay. So. Yeah, okay. Osseous, you slowly, just surely, even with one arm, descend, and your light guiding away, allowing you to see step. You descend very carefully, almost tripping up, but, you remain stable. Erica and your fairy companion also succeed. Lucas, you also succeed. Poppy, you take some slow steps. Slowly but surely, being extra careful. But in being too careful, you did notice that one of the rocks was a bit loose. And your foot slips, and you said you're going down a tumble.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a
Can I
fail.
catch my fall with an acrobatics? With acrobatics, or?
You may. But if you succeed, you take less damage. You will still take some damage, but less damage. But if you fail, you take double.
Oh god.
So either you take the normal damage, or you try to cut your damage, but you fail, you take extra damage.
I'm gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Oh god.
No,
Um,
you try to.
Do
What?
I have enough time to react when I see Poppy essentially about to be bowling over?
There's enough light to see her make a tumble. Like you will hear the rock loosen and then the roll down with her tumbling after her.
Well, basically, have I got enough time to cast a feather fall on Poppy?
Does have reaction speed.
Casting one reaction when you were a creature within 60 feet of you falls.
Okay, I'll allow that.
Oh,
Poppy, as you start falling, your fall slowly descends and you take no damage. Even though you
Oh,
tumble, you're able to stabilize easily with feather fall.
Oh god.
Ah, thank you.
no problem. Ah,
Jesus, of course I'm the only one who does fucking falls. And it was having such good roll luck.
Eventually, luck runs out.
Yeah, I know, and I hate it.
So, you keep descending down, and eventually you come at the... What would be the bottom of this descent? The rocks have now stopped appearing, and you're back into natural darkness. Well, as natural as it can be with a fire head and a glowing arm turtle.
I swear to god, if there's nothing here and we just came down here for nothing.
Strange. So, you can all take a bit of a deep breath. And then you decide to continue along the path. It still keeps going. The ground, more stable. Well, as stable as can be, as it is a bit of a moist sand. You keep walking, and the room starts expanding upon itself, getting ever bigger, getting even bigger, getting even bigger. Till you're in this large area full of moist sand. Quite large. You don't know where you are exactly, but it's a large open area with just this moist sand.
I don't like the look of this.
no, neither do I. Um,
Is there anything you guys want to do?
I'm sending Carby out in front to see if the ground is even if there's nothing under it.
So you want to dig into the sand?
No, just go across it to see if there's anything hiding in it because they're gonna snap it up.
Ah, the old saying, the familiar out to die tactic.
I have Misty Escape, so
You know what I mean.
I could just use mold earth and scoop up a 5-foot cube.
Of wet sand.
Yes. I didn't say it was going to stay a cube.
He's trying to make a sand castle.
very sad castle.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay. So, which direction do you send it out? Because this is a really large open space. Any specific direction?
I'm just gonna go straight. So I started just going straight across.
Okay. You send Carby out straight across. Eventually, Carby disappears into the darkness. Footsteps going through the moist sand, leaving small prints that quickly vanish, leaving no footsteps. She keeps going. As your carbon keeps going, it becomes more and more clear that this is a very large area, and considering the fact you don't leave any footsteps, it's very easy to lose your sense of direction in here.
Right.
Keep going. Keep going. How many minutes do you want Carby to keep going?
Just until she's out of my visual range, I guess.
That's like 3 minutes.
All right. For 120 feet?
Yep.
Jeez.
After 120 feet, it's fully out of your vision. And from Carby's point of view,
120.
huh?
120.
Yeah, 120. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
And from Carby's point of view, it's just still darkness and sand. No walls, no sign of a ceiling, even the ceiling if you look up. Just this sand and more darkness.
At least nothing is attacking it yet.
Yet.
Yet, yeah.
Indeed.
Do you want Carbo to keep going?
For the moment, see if there's anything at all that can be useful.
You keep going. Still sand. Sometimes a little bit of a higher pile, but otherwise sand. Keep going. It feels like an eternity. The sense of time here is hard to gauge. Just darkness and moist sand. Almost like going through a moist desert of all things. But that doesn't make sense. Why would a desert be moist?
Oh, it's the Underdark. It could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything. But it's the Underdark. Yeah, it's just unnerving how big this area is. What could this place be? What it means? You're just alone with your thoughts here in the darkness. If you were alone, you would slowly go insane here. So isolated. All this sand, all this repetitiveness, just your senses robbed. A natural death trap almost. You keep going. Do you have any reference for time of frame? Like, do you want to say this many minutes is how long the carbon moves out?
Yeah, eventually I just tell her to stop and just come back.
How long?
Like
Time wise?
say 7 minutes at most.
Okay. You guess that around 7 minutes have passed and you order your Carmongo to head back. Which would take about another 7 minutes. So at least 15 minutes are now spent in this sand place.
Not
standing
really.
there.
I can just
I'll
cancel
tell
the summon. I can technically cancel it and resummon it with no cost, remember?
Yeah, okay.
So I just do that. Snap my fingers and Carby's back next to me.
Sure. Some DMs for a moment.
Well, that's going on forever.
Discord, can you? Thank you. Showed something off. Do it on my phone. So, come on.
Giant forehead.
Giant forehead.
Massive forehead.
Okay. So, with that said, let's continue along. So you eventually summon it back, and yeah, you barely got any the wiser.
So, do we keep going?
Yeah.
Yes.
Suppose so.
Guess we're just slowly wading through the wet sand. Hoping we don't sink through it.
All right.
I'm still hovering.
Any direction?
Just
keep going in a straight line, I guess.
Okay. You keep going straight, keep going north, keep going south, keep going east, whatever it is, you just keep going straight. Walking down this moist sand place. Walking, 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 walking. No sign of any kind of landmarks. Just darkness and sand. Treading ahead, treading ahead. Just makes you only question, what is this place? What could it be? Is there anyone who wants to try something?
Sense if there are any magical properties or things going on.
You can make an Arcana check.
Sounds like a good idea.
You try to sense out the magics in this place or this area, and from what you can tell, nothing. Not even the faintest hint of any strong magic.
Well, there's nothing magical going on here, guys.
Not even my arm?
Well, that, except that.
This is weird.
And wet.
Anything else? Anything else?
Mold earth technically says dirt or stone, so it's not really probably not going to work on sand.
Well, sand is, it's moist sand. Still, it technically counts as dirt or rock.
Really? In that case,
Technically, yes.
no, I can't use that to make it solid. Okay, probably a long shot. Can I try and freeze the water in the sand? See if I can somehow make it a bit more solid.
Do you want to freeze the water in the sand?
Yes.
By using shape water?
Yes.
Okay.
Just so we're not sinking all across it as we walk, so we can be on the surface.
Sure, you may go ahead.
Okay.
For how many feet does it last?
It's an area of water that fits within a 5-foot cube.
So 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. You freeze the water in the sand for 5 feet. When you step on it, it's slippery.
I seem to exchange one problem for another.
Nothing new there?
Luckily, you can easily go around if you don't want to do the slippery slides.
I slowly start to scoot along the ice. Carefully.
It's a bit rough with the sand in it, but you can gently scoot along it.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to, in that case, I'm going to attempt to do what we didn't do back at the dam. 5-foot cube, we move on to it. I freeze the next one, we move on to it. And across the room we go.
So you keep doing this.
Yeah.
How many spell slots are you gonna expend for this venture?
None, because it's a cantrip.
Okay, so you keep making ice paths through this area, which hopefully stabilizes. Yeah. Well, all right. You keep going. You keep going. You keep going. Do you see anything? Do you see anything for slippery, Ozzius? Are you gonna make a slippy slide?
Sure.
All right. Let's see how much time we're gonna pass. Keep going, and 10 minutes have passed, and still more darkness and sand. This place must be enormous. What kind of place would be this big to traverse through?
The Underdark?
Well, the other dark, yeah. There's just nothing. There's no sign of life, no sign of light. Just this wet sand. It's going on for so long. How is that even possible?
Should I fly ahead and see if there's anything there? Or fly? How far can I fly up?
You don't know.
Oh, and my dark vision, how far does that reach? Is it dark actually, or not?
It is dark. You may have a light. You may be a light source, but there's still darkness further out from that.
But then it probably won't make any sense to fly up to see if I can see anything. I might spot light though. If there's any life, there might be light.
You don't know that, but sure.
It would make sense. Okay, I'm gonna fly up to see if I can spot anything in the distance.
How many feet?
Like 30?
Okay. You go 30 feet up into the air, and you can still sort of see the ground below. And you'd peer ahead, but all you see in the distance is darkness.
Okay. Guess I'm going back down.
Okay. Slowly descend back down. And eventually you land on the ground. And with the rest, and you just relay nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing?
Just darkness.
But it is weird. Weird. There's just darkness around here. Maybe we should investigate something. Something weird is going on.
Erica speaks of, from what we can tell, this place seems to be natural. We're not being led astray by any sort of spell or magic. So, what could it be? So, does anyone want to roll anything? Get an idea?
Is this sand just regular sand?
It's just regular sand. If you just feel it, it's just regular sand that's wet.
Hmm.
Maybe we should go back and take the other passage.
How could it become wet? There has to be a water source in it around, right?
Yeah. Don't you hear it dripping?
The dripping?
Shall we go back?
We spent so long together here.
It's not going anywhere, it looks like.
Hmm.
Well, I can shoot a fireball in any direction, see if anything happens.
Well, firebolts would be more efficient.
Mhm.
So
Do you know what water sources in the Underdark could be? Like, could we reason where the water can come from that makes the sand wet?
You may roll a nature check.
That would be nature.
That will be only nature.
No, I don't think I know.
Wet sand is too weird for you.
It really is.
You cannot deduce where the water comes from. There's just too much sand. Ozzy, it's too much sand. It's rough, of course. It's wet.
it gets everywhere.
No, it doesn't get anywhere because it's wet.
He doesn't get it.
Emmeline did a thing. You did a thing. Lucas, you still have a roll. So does Poppy.
Yeah, it's
Yes, I'll have another go at the nature check, see if I can figure it out. Uh-huh.
Lucas, if water's running through sand, it means that there's water nearby, of course. When you think about the source of water, you can't think of anything. But water running through sand means there must have been a lot of water some time ago. And the reason the sand is still moist is probably because that water source is still technically there, running through the sand somehow, little by little, but not enough to do anything but make all the sand moist in a way. You have no idea where you're heading. But either way, whatever all this sand that can be wet, it had to be a large water source long ago. And to this day, it still travels within the sand from what it remains.
Well, so far we've proved this. There must be water somewhere nearby.
Are there any navigational beacons or something? Signs?
No.
Damn. For once, I'm using my brain cell, and it's no.
Maybe this is just an open area they haven't done anything with yet.
You can also try picking up the sand to get some ideas.
I could dry some sand, see if it use fire, you know.
I drop down and pick up some sand between my hands, see what happens, if anything happens.
You grab the sand. The way you feel it, it's very thin sand. It drips out of your hand. Feels like a little bit of clay's in between there. That's what's implied, that this sand came with some sort of sweet water, maybe a river. What kind of place would have a lot of sand, clay, and would a river lead to?
there a lake?
Is there a lake?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Inside check yourself.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, it's a very low check. And that's enough to succeed.
Oh, thank God.
You think about, is there a lake? And then you're like, is there a lake? Yes. Where's the lake? And the more you think about it, the scales that are fossilized, it could have been of an underwater creature, and now standing in this large area with wet sand. This used to be an underground lake, but it's all dried out. Or at least the wildlife was significantly dropped to only the sand levels.
Oh boy.
No wonder you're getting lost. You're basically in the bottom of a lake.
Okay, I think we should probably go back because I think we're in the middle of a lake. Or what used to be a lake anyway.
Oh, for God's... Yes. Yes, that makes sense.
That would explain the wide area of wet sand.
Going to very carefully turn around on the ice and start passing my way back with the
Probably a
group.
good idea, yeah.
Oopsie doodles. So you're going back?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yep.
reverse.
Alrighty then. You decided to start heading back the way you came. Luckily, you have some ice sheets as breadcrumbs. And you keep going till you find your way back at the place where you started making ice sheets. And I guess you're making more ice sheets?
May as well.
Yeah.
You decide to keep going backwards. Back to when she came. Back away from this large lake where you have no idea where you're heading to. It takes some time. And eventually you start seeing the walls again and the path narrowing. And then
Oh wait, crap, now we have to climb up again. Shit. Get there.
And eventually, you find yourself at the foot of the hill. You descended.
Or tumbled down in my case.
Yeah.
Wait, we gotta get back up here.
Excellent. We traded a lake bed for a climb. Erica said out loud.
Well, at least we know where the climb goes.
Climb. Oh. What? Spells. Let's see, what do we have? Wait, you can just do that. Yes, you can just do that. Okay. Oh, that just... Okay. Erica's just gonna cast flight on herself. So, does the rest of you climb, or does some of you also cast their own form of flight?
I don't have flight, so I'm gonna have to climb.
Neither do I. I must acquire that spell at some point.
Same.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna walk towards Poppy first.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bend down and touch her shoulder. And cast Twin Fly because I don't want to see Poppy fall again.
Aw.
Do I know you're casting that, or what?
Oh, you do sense it after she casts it on you.
Yeah, after I cast it, I'm like,
There you go. And you cannot fall down again.
This is so weird.
I'm just like dog pedaling midair, trying to move, and I'm like, just
We'll get the hang of it.
I just try swimming in midair, just trying to get up, just like not getting anywhere.
How does this work?
You
Just
eventually get a
think where you
feeling
want to
for
go.
it. Yeah.
Well, I could tie a rope to your leg and pull you along like a balloon, but it won't be very dignified.
Everyone else is gonna have to climb, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually, Poppy just grabs hold of the rocks and starts pulling herself up
Music
like
right.
that.
Okay. Ozius, Lucas, if you could please. Dex saving throw. Not strength, because it's not an actual climb with your hands, it's just a steep hill.
Okay, could be worse.
Lucas, you just make it up easily. The fairy can also finds enough footing. Ozius, you start climbing, you keep walking, and eventually you slip and you lose your balance. Do you accept your fate?
I don't see what the alternative would be.
Okay. So Ozius goes for a tumble. Rolling turtle coming in. And you take...
Wait a minute.
Am I
Please
going
tell me I
ahead
was
of Lucas?
Probably,
Like
because
fuck,
you...
I
Probably.
was first.
Ah, so it's a bowling ball now.
Incoming!
I fucking hate you.
You know,
Lucas, could you give me a quick dexterity save for the see if you don't get hit by a turtle?
Uh-huh.
Oh, what the hell? I don't want it.
God, I wish Mold Earth was a bloody reaction. God damn it. I'd make a ramp so you go flying over my head. Dex save. There we go.
Succeed. Both you and the fairy go aside like, oh, incoming! And Ozius, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage while tumbling down.
okay.
That should not be a lot. So you decide to start by climbing up.
Yep.
And this time your footing is fine, and you also make it up, but this time last. Anything else?
No, I just stay with the group. Yep.
Okay,
Nothing happened
no
there.
comment, no comments. You might get a few looks, but no comment otherwise. Then you decide to head back down the glowing rocks back to the pond. Alright, you're back at the pond. What do you do now?
Well, I guess we're going down the other road.
Yeah.
Small spaces.
Well, it shouldn't be that bad, hopefully.
You decide to follow the
Small spaces.
you decide to follow the stream as it gives you guidance. Keep going, keep going. After 6 minutes of walking, the glowing rocks also dim and disappear as it's just you in the dark with this stream, and you keep following it. The path remains narrow but even. You might have to sometimes step in water with an accident, but it's just a wet foot, so it's fine. And you keep following it.
Do we
Darkness.
also like and subscribe while we're following the stream?
No, but you do need a like and name subscribe.
Close enough.
Jokes aside, you keep going. It takes some time. And eventually you feel like you're going a little bit down. Then straight again, a little bit down. And eventually you come at the end of the stream. There's a large area where suddenly the stream just ends. But when you look into the water, you can see that there's a hole in the ground where all the water goes down deeper. But there's also a path that's going straight. What do you do? Do you risk going down the water hole, or are you gonna go straight and keep walking?
What do you reckon, folks? Straight on or down?
Uh, we just keep going, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough then.
No water slide today. Okay. You keep go. You decide from your bad judgment to not dive into the water hole to go down the depths, as it might be really hard to get back up from there.
Yeah.
It would have probably been a one-way ticket. It will be a fun one-way ticket, but a one-way ticket.
That's not.
Everyone is of same mind and decides to not take the water slide.
Yeah.
You decide to take the normal path, going straight away around the water hole and straight back into darkness. The path keeps going, taking a sharp turn to the right. But you feel like you're going somewhere. The path's still narrow. And sometimes you see a bit of moss growing on the walls. You keep walking, keep walking. You're starting to finally understand why nobody's able to map this place. Because you're gonna be wandering around for hours upon hours upon hours. And keeping a map while keeping your sanity. And eventually even something that could attack you from the shadows. It is draining. Kind of amazing how one large section of the Underdark is even mapped to begin with. So, you keep going, and eventually you come out to another large area. It's well lit with more glowing mushrooms. Huzzah! Light, glowing mushrooms. It's just the Underdark, some more of the Underdark. There's no water running nearby, but you're at least in an area that's well lit. What do you do?
There's one good thing. Look around, I guess, to see what's going on, where we are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want to look around to see where you are?
Yeah, like if there's anything important around here.
Roll a perception check.
For fuck's sake.
All you see are glowing purple mushrooms.
Damn it.
Doing.
You have no real indication of where you are right now in context to where you began. It's really hard to judge. Any other bright ideas?
That was my bright idea.
Well, maybe now I can fly up and try to see where we are.
Go for it.
You can only fly up for 40 feet before you hit your head against the ceiling.
Okay. I'm gonna stop before I hit my head against the ceiling.
Okay. You stop at the ceiling. Huzzah!
Mhm.
And you look around from above, see if there's any signs of life. There's signs of light, obviously. You see more mushrooms. Could you roll me a perception check?
Mhm.
You peer around, trying to gauge anything within the mushroom valley. But nothing seems to stand out. No signs of civilization. Might be some creatures deeper in the area, but otherwise, nothing stands out to you.
Okay. Well, that was my bright idea.
I'm going to go investigate the mushrooms. Do they look similar to the green glowing ones that I was fed earlier?
You may make a history check or a nature check.
Hmm. Do I go with the +5 or the +5?
+5.
Yeah, but I really like the +5.
You make a convincing argument.
We'll make this a nature check. It's like,
Okay.
damn.
You look at these mushrooms, and considering the size difference already a bit dead giveaway, looking at how the shape of the mushroom is, you can pretty much deduce that this is a completely different species of mushroom. Are they safe to consume? Probably not, but they're not the same you ate before.
Don't quite know where I was going with that idea, but I guess we just have to keep walking. Follow the. See where the trail of glowing mushrooms leads.
Guess so.
Uh-huh.
I mean, maybe they were deliberately cultivated to put some light in here.
I hope that's why.
Mm.
I can follow you guys from up above a bit and see if I figure anything out, if I see anything.
I guess you can do that one time to last.
And
Mhm.
again, if memory serves, the drow can see in the dark. Not sure about mind flares.
Well, it doesn't matter because this place is well lit, so you don't have any dark areas.
Mhm.
So you decide to keep walking and try to make sense of things. There's just walls, mushrooms, places to go up, places to go down, but no real pathway. More like a valley of mushrooms that takes twists and turns everywhere you go. You could fly over it easily, but otherwise, there doesn't seem to be any pathways as you keep looking. You keep wandering in this valley for a while, and after 20 minutes, you felt like you've seen most of it.
Mm.
Nobody says the journey was going to be easy.
No one said that we're expecting it to be.
Ugh.
This is taking the mick a little bit.
I wasn't gonna hold back on the adventuring here.
Oh, shush you. Uh. Okay, so we're just walking, I guess.
Indeed. You're just walking at this point. But you have no idea. You have no idea if you found any progress. Do you keep walking?
Yeah, I mean, what else are we gonna do?
We don't have
Mhm.
another direction to go in the moment, so let's just keep going forward.
You keep moving around. You keep moving. Then you hear a noise. Something's moving fast.
Steam train.
Ooh.
You'd think. Something
We've
really
encountered a band of maracas.
The clacking noise. The clacking noise gets louder as it gets closer. And then, from around one of the large mushrooms sticks out a head. It doesn't take long to identify the head. It has long. How do you call them? Long tusks sticking out of his head, multiple eyes, a large mouth, and antennas sprouting out at it. From what you can tell, this is a giant centipede.
Oh,
I hope it's friendly.
Yeah.
You appear to be on guard, and the creature just stares at you. What do you do?
Just scooch back for a bit and not get in its face, I guess.
Okay, you gently scooch back in a way of not trying to aggravate it. Its large mandibles clap together for a moment, keeping an eye on you, or its eyes upon you. And you,
Bugs.
anyone? Anything?
Oh, I don't want to disturb it.
You're just doing the dot 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 option?
Yeah,
I'm
we're
even
just.
gonna fireball that thing.
No!
Okay. The creature stares at you intently, watching your every movement. Waiting, watching, moving slowly as well.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
Yeah. You're just slowly going backwards, the creature's also slowly moving. Would anyone would like to do a nature check? See if anything about this, or an animal handling. No, you're not handling the animal. Just nature check.
No!
I guess survival.
Oh, survival. Yeah, survival's also a good one. Survival's
Ooh,
also
that's a
fine.
+9.
Uh.
Woohoo!
Well, the rolls are back.
Uh-huh.
Mine are not.
and nature. Another dirty 20.
Amberlyn, you've no idea what this creature's intent is. Poppy, from what you can tell, the creature does have a bit of an aggressive stance because it's larger than you and looking down upon you.
Oh, shit.
But you cannot tell its true intent. Lucas, you can tell that this creature's on guard as well from seeing you. Even though it's larger than you, it's on guard. And Ozzius, from what you can tell, this creature was hearing some loud noises, from talking and hearing movement, probably via vibrations, and came to check out what was going on, and then noticed you, and is now moving in an exact slow manner you are. And from what you can tell, if it wanted to strike you from backing off, it would have moved towards you and not the in the direction that is, well, not directly towards you.
The opposite direction is what that's called.
Yeah, no, it's not moving. It's not moving in your direct direction. It's more like moving toward. Let's just say you're here. It's moving more towards this, not the opposite direction, but like that,
Parallel.
parallel. Thank you.
I'm more used to urban situations and this sort of thing, but when I've seen people moving like that, if I didn't know better, I'd say it's almost wary of us. Sort of like, I don't want to pick a fight, but I will if you provoke me.
Well, that's a good thing.
Well, until it decides it wants to pick a fight, yes.
I assume that's what I see as well, or
From what you can pretty much deduce that as well.
yeah.
Suppose I won't fireball it then.
No.
Alrighty.
So what do? Are you gonna step out of the way so that the creature pass?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well,
What?
all it wants to do is essentially get past. I'm going to beckon for everybody to sort of back up against the wall.
Okay, you all.
Then
Yeah.
I'm going to use minor illusion, so we appear to essentially disappear.
Okay.
Makes it look like rocks.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't smell us.
The creature follows your move until you disappear and cast your illusion. It slowly starts moving. It looks around for a moment, and then its head goes low, and it moves like a train passing by you all towards the direction it wanted to go. And after a minute or so, you don't hear it anymore.
Flop.
I am so glad that worked. Those would have been horrible last words.
That was not fun.
Well, no one would remember, so.
Be true.
Either it worked and you were a hero, or it would have failed and. Yeah. Who would be able to tell?
With the giants,
Maybe-
go ahead.
Maybe we should keep moving quickly in case another one turns up.
Yes, please.
Would you like to roll a perception check to see if you can find a way out?
Ooh.
Oh, God, yes.
And my rolls are. I'm too shaky to know where the hell we're supposed to be going.
Yep. So, Poppy, you you just look around, but you're too startled from your centipede encounter to see anything brightly.
No shit.
Osseous, you just decide to look for a way out, but you have trouble spotting an exit. Embel and Lucas, you look around, and you figured the centipede had to come from somewhere. It might be low here, but it could also come here from somewhere. So you both decide to look around the corner from where the centipede came from, and a little down the road, there is a pathway leading further into the darkness. Considering that's where the centipede came from, you know there might be more, but it might also be the only one of its kind. You're not sure, but at least you know this centipede is not in there.
Well, given our choices seem to be go back or go deeper. I guess we carry on and hope he didn't have any cousins.
Do we have to?
Do you have a better idea?
Oh.
And unfortunately, yes, we do.
Poppy just pouts him, but she scoots
Okay.
after.
So you all decide to head down this pathway. It's not as narrow as the last one, and you do have to say goodbye to the glowing of the, mushrooms. But you do feel like you're going for another cave way. This one seems to go everywhere. Left, and a little bit you go right again, and then a little bit more to the left, and then a sharp right. Throwing your sense of direction off. All these constant turns and twists. It's like, well, as a cave should probably feel like. All kinds of twists and turns. You keep going. Keep taking this. Keep walking. Keep walking. You do feel like the centipede would fit there. And then you find yourself in another fork in the road. But a very unusual fork in the road.
Oh no.
There's a pathway going up, and then below it, a pathway going down. The one going up is much wider, but there's a little bit of a problem of you can't reach it naturally by just walking towards it. You're gonna have to climb via the walls and then go up a steep pathway, or you go down, which is also a little bit steep, but you do notice that there is some sort of, if you look carefully, there's some rope and some wooden planks making a staircase going down, which is a sign of civilization.
Okay.
Someone did it there.
Sorry, what?
Someone built some stairs.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Well, a ladder, but okay.
Yeah, a ladder of stairs, so to speak.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Well, we're looking for the Drow City, so following civilization seems like a good bet to me.
So you
I
head.
agree.
Yeah, I figured as much. You head down the mysterious ladder bridge, or stair bridge, or ladder bridge.
How is the bridge?
Kind of constructed like a rope bridge. But at least it's sturdy. You head down and you feel going deeper and deeper. It's at least a minute of taking stairs before you hit a more straight pathway. It's much wider down here, but still a pathway nonetheless. As you walk, you keep walking, you look around. Sometimes a barrel, or crate, or even a chest. Odd. Abandoned supplies?
Is this a bandit cave?
Do you keep walking?
And
Yeah,
we
I'm
walk-
just.
Yeah.
You keep walking down you keep walking down the pathway, and more supplies thrown about. Also, some large black rocks suddenly start appearing, and yeah, it just keeps going. Odd.
Yep.
Well, we should encounter civilization at some point, right?
I'd hope so.
Yes.
I mean, someone
Makes
left these
sense.
crates here.
Indeed, and there were coming more. Or more.
Okay. Yep. Can you roll me a perception check?
Oh dear. Oh, for the love of.
Wow. Osseous? Perception.
Fine. I'll perceive.
Thank you. Poppy, you just keep looking around. And everything just feels off here. Who leaves so much supplies thrown about? Emily, you can't get this feeling that this place doesn't seem abandoned. Feels lived in.
Mhm.
Lucas, same for you. You don't feel like everything feels like it's still in use. There is civilization. It's supposed to be close, but you don't see anything. Osseous,
Mm-hmm.
you hear something. A rumbling sound.
Oh,
A low
boy.
rumbling sound. Something's moving. Look around. No sound. Huh. You take a few steps. There it is again. You hear it. You look around. No sound again. This stops. Every time you turn around, it stops.
Is someone hungry right now? I hear some rumbling.
Huh? From where?
Behind us? I think.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't think that is good.
I can't hear it. When do you hear it?
We're walking.
Uh,
Do you all
That's
want?
probably fine.
Do you all want to
Uh,
hone in on the sound and take a few steps?
It's fine.
Did you really just roll a deception without me asking and just to deceive, saying everything is fine?
Mm-hmm. And I didn't expect this outcome. I was hoping for the opposite.
You all think, for some reason, that he's just hearing things, and the way he says this, he's like, it's fine. It's like, yeah, he's been probably hearing things. Maybe he's hungry. Who knows?
yes, there's enough creepy shit going on down here without you trying to scare Bobby. Now knock it off. And I start walking forward.
Oh, do you hear it now?
I'm just ignoring him. He's clearly making it up.
Well, you are asking that, so I'm gonna try to hear it at least.
Uh-huh.
Or to hone in on the sound, I suppose.
You take some steps while everyone is taking a step. You try to hone in the sound, and you do hear it. Something's rumbling or moving.
Behind us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast invisibility and tell the others to keep walking.
Wow, aren't you the clever one?
Okay.
Oh.
Let me do something real quick. Because I like to point out what you think you're doing.
Oh.
Okay. Nope.
I'm just the walking
Okay.
forward.
I'll remember that. I'll remember that. So, you keep walking, and then Emberlyn vanishes and they tell you to keep walking. And Emberlyn, what are you doing in the invisibility? Are you turning around or just looking, or are you moving in the opposite direction?
I'm moving in the opposite direction and keep my eyes and ears open. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As they keep walking, you do hear that sound again. Keep your ears and eyes here open, and then you notice it. Those large black rocks are slowly rolling towards the group. And every time, and when they turn around, they stop moving.
The large black rocks are moving towards the group, right?
Yeah, they're rolling.
They're rolling.
Alive.
Yeah, they're rolling.
They seem rolling. I don't even know what to do with this information.
You're like, those rocks are rolling. They're rolling rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Rock and roll? I'm not a bard.
Well, can I sense if there's anything magical going on with?
You may roll Arcana.
Well, thanks.
You may roll Arcana. Like,
That's not.
you don't sense any magic from these rocks. They're moving. They're rolling naturally.
Okay. Can I nature check it to see if I know what they are?
Sure, you may roll nature check.
Oh god. Oh, wow.
As you think about and examine the rocks have specific segmented grooves in them and are a bit more rounded. When they're not moving, it definitely looks like a rock. Upon closer inspection, you see that the rock has specific indents and more rounded. And as it rolls, it makes you think of something. Some sort of creature that can roll up itself into a ball that could roll freely like this. What kind of creature would it be? Well, it's definitely alive, that's for sure. And considering you think that every black rock you see could be one of these creatures, you start counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and further up 12. If you would start a fight, you'd be heavily outnumbered against these armored creatures.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna start this fight by myself, so I am gonna walk back to the group first.
Yeah. So you rejoin the group.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna scare them with my voice, I guess, because they don't see me. I'm gonna stay invisible. I still
Okay.
have a lot of time left. I'm gonna be like, hey guys.
Invisible Emblem voice suddenly near you guys. Ah!
Jesus.
Am I hearing voices?
Yes.
Yes, Osseous, you are.
Ah, good.
I am
I'm
your
just going crazy
consciousness.
again.
I am your conscience.
What? Since when do I have one?
Okay.
Okay, guys. So the sound that Osseous was hearing, it's basically black rocks rolling towards us. Yeah. Which appeared to be creatures. Not sure what they want, but we are outnumbered. But maybe if we just have one person walking backwards and looking in their direction, maybe they won't follow us. Who knows? Because they only follow us when we walk. Oh, or when we look at them. When we don't look at them. That's a question.
So if we look at them, they don't move. Like
We
those,
need to. We need. Yeah.
what was it? Crying angels?
We should
Oh
test that
God, they're
theory.
crying angel eggs. Run!
Mhm. So, do you want someone to walk backwards, looking towards the rocks?
Yeah, I'm gonna check out if they move.
Okay. Well, you're invisible, so
Yeah. So who wants to do it? One.
They can see me clearly, so I'll walk back.
Backwards. Don't walk back.
Potato, potato.
they slowly walk backwards, Aussies, with your glowing arm dangling down. And let's walk forwards. No sounds, no movement. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then something else is moving. Where? Where?
We can't get it.
Not in front of you, not side of you, not behind you. Where?
Above?
With mounting dread, I look up.
And then you see, in above you, you see a large black rock, bigger than the other ones.
Oh no.
And it drops down right in front of you.
Oh.
It didn't hit you, but, it left an impression.
Nearly left the lasting one on my head.
What do you do? It's twice the size of the other rocks. This is a big one.
Okay. Well, if they don't follow when we're looking at them, I might just create a minor illusion of eyes that are looking at the thing. Might as well try.
You may certainly try.
Okay. Or of like, and it seems like a creature is watching. That's the kind of the idea behind the
Yeah.
illusion.
Okay. You cast some floating eyes at the creature, and then what?
And then we walk away.
Which way?
Around it? I don't know.
So you want to get close to it and go around it because it's blocking your path.
Just in a big, with a little bit of distance, like around it.
And you have your back against the walls, and you'll be nearing some other rocks.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's kind of narrow, and the path leads pretty close to some of the rocks. And if you want to go around the big rock, you're might have to climb over one of the smaller rocks.
Okay, so. Well, I can fly.
No, you've cast something else. Your concentration is gone. You're not invisible. You're not concentrating on invisibility. You can't
I
fly.
know. Yeah, and I'm gonna turn visible if I cast fly again.
Yeah, you can't have both.
So maybe it's still with the illusion. It thinks that something is watching it, so we can walk around it and just.
You have to step
Walk away.
around one of the smaller rocks then and get really close to it.
How many illusions can we create?
Eyes
for everyone.
Yeah.
They need googly eyes.
Need a lot of eyes.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck between a rock and another rock.
So, between a whole bunch of rocks.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do you guys think mass suggestion would work? But then they need to have intelligence, right?
You don't even know what they are. You're just making a blind bet at that point.
I know. Okay, maybe you should just walk up to the rock and tell it to clear the path for us. Intimidate it or something.
You
I don't
want?
think it even understands us.
There is no attack, Sai. But Sai says attack the rock. No, you don't want. It's like, do you want to intimidate the rock?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that this is an actual sentence you're saying, by the way. But yeah.
I know it's not a rock.
Yeah, you know it's not a rock, but the way he's saying it. Okay, what do you do? Come on. You can always still you can still always check if you know anything about the rocks.
Or I could actually say to the rock that the side of the wall where the other creatures are is way more comfortable, so it should move there because it makes way more sense.
Do you even know if the creature speaks any languages?
No, but I'm gonna try out every language I know.
Anyone else want to try something first before we go down the language hole?
So, we already know that it has some sort of sentience, right?
It's aware of you. They are aware of you. The rocks are aware of you.
Can I try to reach out with my mind to see if I can understand what it's trying to say, if it's trying to say anything?
How do you want to do that?
Heads up.
I'm psychic, remember?
Yeah, psychic, yeah. But that means you are supposed to send a message to it first, to talk to it so it can respond.
Yeah, so I can just ask it, hey, what do you want from us? And pray that it responds, if it even can respond.
Okay. Any specific rock you have in mind?
How about the one that right in front of us?
The big one.
Yeah!
Ah, yes, the Mama Rock.
Who says it's a mama rock? It could also be a dada rock. It could also be a non-binary rock.
Maybe they become smaller as they age. Who knows?
It might also go. "Mrr, mrr."
What?
That's the sound of a Goron. That's the sound of a Goron, yes.
I was like, wait, was that a Goron? I'm like...
That was a Goron sound for Ocarina of Time, yes.
Okay,
Also, thanks for the follow. So, you want to psychically tell the rock what it wants, correct?
I want to ask it, hey, what do you want? Why are you bothering us, basically? That's the long and short of it. And I hope it can actually respond. Or understand. Let's keep it at that.
Okay. Deluxe charge. Give it. Wait, what? Size is gifted a tears up to Moonraven.
What?
Thank you.
You gave the turtle a free sub. That's nice of you, Sai. So, yeah. Let me think for a quick spell. So you want to send a message? All right. As you communicate to Rock, there's no response, but for like 3 seconds, it starts to move. I think the sound alerts are busted. Yeah, they are. And it starts to unroll and open up.
Oh god, are we getting a Goron? Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh crap.
Slowly unfurls itself as several smaller legs pick it up, and then it stands up straight. When you look at it, you do see humanoid features. Long, bulky arms, a filled face with big cheeks, blue eyes, and a rotund stomach.
So a Goron.
No, we're not done yet. It's also wearing some clothing. Don't worry, it's not naked. Oh god, it's naked. No, it's not. It's wearing what looks like some sort of hand-woven fabric across its belly, chest, and underside. And it just looks at you. And its mouth smiles.
That's arguably even more creepy than just being rocks.
You say it smells us?
No, it sees you. And it does say something.
Rolling.
Oh, it smiles.
Yeah, smiles.
I mean, smelling would be even more creepy.
Wow!
Exactly.
5 gifts up. We've been gift bombed.
Oh god.
Damn.
Sigh. Thanks.
Kaboom.
We have a hype train. So this is going to go for a while. I apologize for the people on stream. The creature is looking at you, smiling, and it does speak back to you, but it speaks in a in a language most. Thank you for the loud bang. But it speaks in a language most of you don't understand. Does any of you speak Undercommon?
No.
I could cast comprehend languages.
Arceus?
Now that we've determined it is a language of some kind.
I could cast tongues.
Yeah. Emberlyn?
I don't speak Undercommon.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna have to comprehend languages.
Well, if I do that, I'm the only one that can understand it, but
Mhm.
sure.
Okay, I'll do tongues as well.
Okay.
What does tongues do? Mean everyone can understand everyone?
Oh, just me.
Oh, okay.
A cigarette.
I do have one really bad idea as well.
Of course you do.
Dramatic piano. It doesn't work. Why is the sound
I've
alert
got
not
stone
working?
shape.
Uh-huh.
It's not actually a stone, right? It just looks like one.
Aww.
Yeah.
DM.
No, you cannot have a custom rock creature.
Let's see if we can fix the sound alerts.
No fun allowed.
Ah, that's why it's not working. Yeah, I can't fix it right now. That's gonna take too much time. For the sound alerts. Either way, so what do you do? So it's looking at you, speaking in a language you don't know. Then you obviously cast your spells, and then ask again. Then ask again. It depends. What do you offer?
What would be of use to you?
Ah, words we can understand. You come into a territory. Why? Why do different creatures go through our territory? One glowing arm, one glowing hair, one small, one medium, one blue, one with wings. Why?
Oh, we're just passing through. We're looking for some creatures.
You found creatures.
Different creatures.
Different creatures, different creatures.
Specifically, we're looking for creatures whose race is called Drow. They're sort of, and I proceed to vaguely describe what a Drow looks like.
Ah, yes. The shadow skinned.
That's them, yes.
Sounds like them.
Yes, yes, they've been here before. Left many things behind. All for us. And now they leave things to leave us. Tell us to leave us alone. You don't mind.
Hey, by the way, how could he see me? I'm still invisible, right?
He's looking at everyone else.
But you said one with hair, with light hair.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, but that's because he's aware of you. He can see you in
Oh,
invisibility.
darn.
He can just see you.
Didn't want to
Great.
check that, but I was kind of afraid of it, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So yeah, he can see you.
Oh dear. Oh my god. This
Mhm.
is just getting worse and worse.
So
And if I'm understanding this correctly, the drow aren't even here.
no, they were here at one point.
Yeah, were. They're not here now.
Yeah.
So
Would
we
you
just
happen to
wasted.
know where they relocated to?
Oh, they went way that way. Point towards behind them. Way that way.
Yeah.
No
So
answers from. No answer.
Yeah, because right now I think Lucas is the only one who can actually understand and
Lucas
speak
and
to them.
Ozius. Lucas and Ozius.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're gonna have to do most of the talking for us at this point, because I.
Yeah.
Or can I understand them through my
No,
psychic
the
abilities?
only if they take a message and then give it back. You need to keep
Ah.
going back and forth with them.
Okay, so that doesn't work. Ah.
Yeah.
I presume I'm probably translating.
Okay. Okay. So I asked Lucas, can they give us permission to go to them?
Would it be possible to acquire permission to carry on through towards the Drow City?
Same thing for a moment. Why not?
Okay.
Though,
Yes,
would be nice if you have a gift.
Oh dear.
I have some rare exotic fruits from further up, from higher up.
I just realized I still have my little bag of sand. didn't really do anything with that.
Yeah.
Like, way,
So
way back when we found the chest with the sand in it. Like,
Fruit? What kind?
I'm going to pull out the glowing rectangular fruit that we found above.
I know what you're trying to do. I'm gonna have to check something.
is that even going to work on something that is like mineral?
If it is mineral.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's mineral. Like, I don't know.
They asked for an offering. I am providing something that I will happily spare.
It looks at it. Closer. It's asking you to come closer.
Yep.
Sure.
Come closer with the fruit. Suddenly takes it, weighs it. Yeah. Smells it. Meh. It do. It do. That's what it says. It do.
Okay, so does that mean we're allowed to go?
You can ask.
Is that a suitable offering for you?
Yeah. It do. It do. You go as you like.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't want to keep the nice rock creatures waiting. Let's go. Let's go.
Yep.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Thanks.
And you just scoot on by the guy while he's still being stabbed by minor illusion eyes. But it doesn't seem bothered by it. Like it wasn't even bothered by it to begin with.
Oh yeah, that still exists.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I'm gonna. Yeah,
And
I'm gonna keep it there. Oh, why not?
after a little bit, it rolls back up into stone. The way it rolls it up reminds you of something. Any of you may make a history check or a nature check, just for the funsies.
Okay.
Damn.
Now, come on, Lucas. You can do it. You can do it.
14.
That's just enough.
Oh,
The way
fair
it
enough.
rolls up and the way it moves and the way it blends in the segmentation, you think for a moment. He just met a giant centipede. Oh. They're pillbug people.
Oh!
Ooh.
Pillbug?
Pillbugs. Or in the Dutch term, pissabed. Yeah, they're pillbug people. They're just pillbugs.
Oh my god.
That explains the rolling and the why they're black rock and why they're segmented.
Great.
It also explains why they're so passive and so odd, because pillbugs are very, very defensive. But because this one's bigger than you, it wasn't scared.
Fair enough.
Great. Well,
So
anyway,
could
let's.
the little ones also see me? Perceive me?
You're not 100% sure, but you don't think so. It's just the big
Yeah,
one
because
saw you.
otherwise, when I walked back, they would have seen me
Yeah.
when I went to investigate them.
It's probably why the big one dropped in, because she tried to do a trick.
Oh, fair enough.
So, you go past. You still see more of these rocks, but they're starting to lessen in numbers, and they're not moving a lot. Or some are moving a little bit now that you noticed it, but they're not moving towards you. So you just keep walking. In a few minutes, no more crates, barrels, or anything. No more black rocks. You're free of these pillbug creatures. Weird things to live in the Underdark.
Mhm.
You've only been at for a few hours, and you've already seen so much of the Underdark. It only makes you wonder how bloody big and how much is there to see. Considering you're going up, down, left, right, it just makes you think. The surface is much easier to explore. At least you had the freaking sky to navigate. Here you have no idea.
No.
It also makes you think of how much easier it is to navigate the area of the Underdark where the Chimerians suppose live in. It's way more organized. This is cavern to cave to cavern to pathway to. Anyway, you all keep heading further, further and further, and then, oh no, no, not another fork in the road.
Oh god.
Oh, for
I pick up the
fuck's
fork.
And now there's no road anymore. Okay,
And
jokes
I put
aside.
it back.
Okay. Jokes aside, there's a pathway going straight and a pathway going to the right.
Can I investigate the ground? Sorry. Can I investigate the immediate area around both directions to see if there's any signs of like having been used as foot traffic or anything like that?
Sure.
Yay. Any excuse to investigate. 18.
The straight path seems to have quite some smaller rocks, showing it's less disturbed. The right path seems to be more straightened out, and you also see some things that look like they've been dragged through some dirt. But then you think about, oh yeah, these pillbar people roll around, so maybe they've rolled around there? It's clear there's more foot traffic to the right than straight.
Maybe we should take the right path.
Okay.
Do you all agree?
Yeah.
Take
If
the
you
right.
think that's the best, sure.
You take a right path. You keep going. You keep going. The pathway opens up more. Keep going. Keep going. It feels more open here. You can easily walk. It's less cave path and more cavern. You come across another fork in the road. Eventually, left and right. But this time it seems a bit more easy to identify which foot traffic in. Because to the right, there's a lot of large rocks on the road itself. Well, the left path is clear. It's clear that for all of you, you already know if you take the right road, it's a rough path. It's clear that nobody takes that path, or else someone would have already started clearing it out. It's the left definitely leads to somewhere.
Left it is.
All you agree to left?
Okay.
You all head down the left path. Go down. You feel like it's a straight road. You eventually come across an opening, and you feel that multiple paths should come here. And before you know it, left, another cavern. Right, another cavern, all leading out in this open area. It keeps widening and widening. Keep walking. And eventually, the whole area fully opens up. And you find yourself in a large open area, reminiscent of where you once were with the Chimerians. New map. Nope. And there's clearly some roadway in front of you.
Okay.
And the question is, have you reached it? Or is there more to go? Well, then we're going to have to find out next time.
God damn it.
Oh.
It's getting late, guys. With that said, thank you for crawling through the Underdark. And we'll see next time where you are and if you can find anything of use. So, it is goodbye from me, your Dungeon Master. It's goodbye from Poppy.
Bye.
It is goodbye from Lucas.
Bye.
It is goodbye from Emberlyn.
Hi, bye everyone.
It's goodbye from Ozzius.
Goodbye.
And that's it. So goodbye. And we will see you in 2 weeks' time to see where the party has ended up. Stay charged and catch y'all later. Bye.